Hi everyone, it's Kara, and what you see in front of you is a Raspberry Chameleon Filofax in the A5 size. And I wanted to do this video using this line of Filofaxes for a couple of reasons. First one being, it is the only Filofax that I have in the 4 main sizes, and it is likely to be the only Filofax I have in the 4 main sizes because I don't think I'll get another A5. This is just too big for me. And I have a mini in this Raspberry Chameleon, and it's really tiny, so I don't see myself getting any more of those. I think I will probably stick to personal and pocket size, but because I happen to have this Filofax in 4 sizes, I wanted to show them to you guys so you could compare the sizes and get a better idea, especially if you're new to Filofax, on which one you think would be best for you. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of comparing the insides because every range or line of Filofax is going to be a little bit different. I'll briefly show them to you, but that's not what this is about. This is mostly a size comparison. The other reason I'm doing this video is because I know a lot of people really like this Raspberry Chameleon, and the Chameleons are discontinued. I think all of them are as far as I know, but I know the Raspberry one is. And so if you want to track this down, you're going to have to look around at some maybe Facebook groups that you can join for people who buy and sell Filofaxes. You can look on eBay, and you can look sometimes on other Filofax sites like Filofax Italy or something like that and see if they have it, but just beware, you're probably going to pay a ton of shipping if you're in the US for that kind of thing. So this Filofax is new to me, but not brand new. So I just kind of wanted to show you. The Chameleons, a few people have had issues or complaints saying that they kind of, especially on the edges, their pattern gets a little rubbed off or something. And I can see that a little teeny bit down here, but it doesn't bother me. It's very slight. And to me, if I'm using it and it's happening because I'm using it, that just means I'm getting my money's worth as far as I'm concerned. I'm not planning on selling any of these, so I'm totally fine with that. This, like I said, is the A5. The actual measurements to it, as far as the length and width being this way and length being that way, is 5 3/4 this way and 8 1/4 that way. And you can see the inside very briefly. Like I said, I don't have a whole bunch of stuff in here, but it does have, this particular one has lots of pockets, and it does have a pretty good ring size. Okay, this one isn't completely set up yet. I'm still trying to work out what I'm using it for, like I said, but that's the A5. The next size down would be the personal, which is one of my favorite sizes, if not my favorite, and it's that size in comparison. So this is the personal. Okay, color looks really good. Similar setup with the pockets on the side. All of them have the zipper in the back in this particular range. These are all real leather. They all have a similar pattern. And I know a lot of people have said this, and I don't know if the video will show it, but to me, especially on the Raspberry, it looks like little hearts. I'm sure that's not what they intended, but that's what it looks like to me. So this is the personal in comparison to the A5. And the personal is 3 3/4 by 6 3/4. Okay? Obviously the paper will be a little bit smaller, but that's the personal size. Again, this was new to me, but not brand new when I bought it from someone. It's in great shape. I love it. I actually used it for a little while, but then I got another one of my dream Filofaxes in, which I'll show you in another video, and this one got kind of pushed to the sidelines for a while, but I do like using it. Next size is the pocket, so you can see it in comparison. The pocket is 3 1/4 by 4 3/4. So there's that. Again, similar setup. Okay, I'm not going to spend time on the inside. Same pattern. This again was not new when I purchased it, but you can see that the leather looks pretty good. Of all of them, probably the pocket's the most worn, but it doesn't really have a lot of wear to it. I just mainly see it a little bit on the edges. Okay. And then I have the mini, which is absolutely adorable, but I don't know that I'm going to get too terribly many of them because it's tiny. I bought this one brand new from Filofax UK. This is the only one I bought brand new, you can kind of compare it to these that were used when I got them. So you can see that these are all in pretty good shape. The measurements for the mini are 2 5/8 by 4 1/4. Okay, so that's how they compare size-wise. And hopefully you can kind of see the colors. And then you want to look at them this way. And like so. I can't get that A5 all the way in there, but hopefully you can kind of get an idea. So if you're trying to decide what size is best for you in whatever range you want to buy, Chameleon, Malden, whatever it is, hopefully this will help you so you can see the different sizes. Personally, I don't plan on ever really buying another A5. This thing's huge. I don't really like pulling it out to use it too terribly much, but I know a lot of people love the size. I will say it's great for like household bills and mail and that kind of stuff. The pockets are big. I can put a ton of stuff in it. So I do like it for that, and that's why I will keep this one, but I don't plan on getting any others in this size. The mini is absolutely adorable. It would probably be a cute little wallet, and that's what I may eventually use it for. But I can't imagine doing any real planning in it. It's just not my thing. Maybe maybe a to-go appointments or something like that. But I think for me, I will be sticking primarily to the personal and the pocket size. And that's the size that I find works best for what I'm using them for. So hopefully this helps if you're trying to make up your mind on which size you want to use. If you have any questions, let me know. Like I said, this particular range of Filofax are discontinued. I found all of these, with the exception of this one, the mini, either on Facebook. Actually, I think I found all of these on Facebook, and then the pocket a girlfriend helped me find. Someplace that she lives by sells them used, so I got lucky enough to find this one. This one I found on Filofax UK. They were doing like a 50% sale. The shipping wasn't bad, so that's why I went ahead and bought it. And so this is the one Filofax that I have all 4 sizes. One thing I do want to say, some ranges of Filofaxes come in a size that's called either slimline or compact. Typically that is the same size as a personal, it's just thinner. The rings are going to be smaller. So all of the inserts that would fit this way in the personal should fit in your compact or slimline for the most part. Check the measurements. But the rings will be smaller and it won't hold as much. Okay? So keep that in mind when you're looking at getting either a personal or a compact. And I think that's it, guys. Hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, like I said before, leave them down below. And as always, I hope you're having a great day wherever you're at. Bye.